We get a video clip where we go send for owner for make owner see how to do. In fact, we go put on our profile for make people then go see them and then go able for upgrade their meter.
Thank you very much. So now come to the next asking provider services.
Thank you very much, Cecilia. The right leader explain everything the customers are supposed to know. I always make simple explanation even when we go to the provinces. Like when iOS introduced iOS 17, any iPhone 10 below, not the one with iPhone and iOS 17. So now upgrade of the firmware for make them accept which we call the token. So that the same with STS. The first meter then we use STS edition 1. Well, obviously now 20 digits. And that 20 digits, the factorial of them, because they begin 0, we don't use that token then that people emitter that the whole world until a point they don't mark say by October of this year, all that digits then for any. So they begin again with new set of digits. And if you meet another upgrade, you know when we use the new set of digits and now we come. And at the transition to STS edition 2. Like you rightly mentioned, it will come with 60 digits on the first purchase. It will enter 20 each at a time. The 20 when you enter, it takes 15 seconds before you enter the next 20 digits. When you enter, it must give you accept based on the set of meter or you be complete or successful. Or in the case say you don't transition to STS edition 2. Now free of cost, nobody not supposed to pay. And we will do best for popularize and transmit all the various medium and channels to people that don't own contact. We always open up for send assistance even at the end of Freetown or Western area because we don't go for the provinces. Attend that.
Thank you very much. We now call on the Director General of EDSA, Dr.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. So, I want to repeat the thing Sarah and I'm going to talk about. I will just try to highlight the key points. People that need to understand say this TID rollover not to anything but just an upgrade of the process we use for value total. Nothing special. The person have to say, if you get old computer or old phone, tell the car where they say, for you continue for use this phone or this laptop, you need for upgrader. And so for we, now the same thing we can for them. For them, we customers and continue for use the meter we need for upgrade the system, we will allow them to get the new token the way they can. Nothing special. Okay? The process is very, very simple. As we can normally do, we tell me to buy the up, you go and buy. For the first time, the thing I would say, when you go buy, they give you 60 digits instead of the 20 we would get normally. That 60 way they get, they see back to 3 sides. If you look at the receiver now, like 3 lines there, 20 digits, 20 digits, 20 digits, 3 lines. All the thing the customer needs from you. When you get into that first 20 digits, you blow 15 seconds. Enter the second, you blow 15 seconds. They enter the last one. If for some reason you make mistake, because one and bottom line, that mistake will equal nothing. Just like how in the past, if you enter the wrong token, you will go and take where you enter the right one, you take out. Same thing with this process. If you make mistake, let's say instead of 4, you enter 5 or 6, all what will happen is it will allow you to roll over that particular terminal. But you still get a chance for continue to roll until you enter the correct number that will be. Once you do them, it's a one-time process. One time only. After this one time we don't meet over, it don't done. Then we go back to that same number we tried. Where you go buy and you 20 digits, you enter without any more waiting there. But for the first time, we really appeal to the customer. Exercise the patience and enter in that 3 batches of 20. Enter the first 20, you wait for 10-15 seconds. Enter the second 20, you wait small again, enter the last one. Once that is done, you are done. The meter is fine and you go back to normal. A very important point we need for emphasize again, this entire process, it is free to the public. It is free to all of our customers. So if anybody calls you say they a small thing for them roll you over, not do it. Can an EDSA office or go to any nearby EDSA office, we will help you here. We don't train staff all across the country on this process. So people are ready and willing and waiting to help customers where they get challenges for doing the process. We just did begin at Freetown today, but we don't begin still a few weeks back now. We don't do it at the public season, we don't do it at Kelma, na Kono, na Makeni, na Maburka, na Bo, and so far it will go well. Of course, Freetown, na do go Okuba customers. So we anticipate say we may come through some challenges here and there, which is expected with any new process. But our action public say internally as EDSA, we don't train enough, we don't communicate enough, and we are ready to address the public in terms of ensuring that when they try for roll the meters over, there is no problem. But in the event somebody gets problem, please, either you call with 672 number or you walk into the office, and we are ready to help you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. At this juncture, we are now going to call the keynote speaker, who is already approaching on the panel of to launch this entire TID on meter working exercise.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Samuel. The Permanent Executive Chief Director of Energy, Director General, EDSA, staff of EDSA, then Padide, we don't come for can support we in this all-important transformational kind of service with EDSA we continue to provide for people in this country. As good to know this afternoon, I have to tell you thank you need to recall for CAN because waiting this done the show that when I don't show we say we all are Padide, they all self the support sector. So it's very simple. I'm very from Madam Seya, I'm very from the acting commercial manager, and also from the Director General EDSA. I know we're going to all of that one day with respect to the token identifier rollover. One thing I just want to say for we as a government and as a ministry, we primary role now for make sure that we bring services to one seamlessly. The history, the background, and even the rationale for this token identifier rollover, I'm going to explain that. But once we receive one for joining for say that this particular process is free of cost. Then nobody not tell us say na so na for me. And more importantly, we start now a place where we get with the largest number of customers. People have one for us. With this TID rollover, question will come in. Are all the meters therefore be rolled over? The answer is yes. Because as we the previous speaker said, this is like a system of upgrading, new infrastructure. They just start like we getting from there. Periodically, they see updates and we tell you system for the upgraded. Not so. So it's the same kind of principle also, which is also applicable to EDSA, the way we call STS meter. What's in an STS? Now standard transfer specification. And they mean by STS. So the question where I just want for, or the issue I want for people to note, EDSA gets different types of meters within the system. But based on the study so far, what we don't do, we don't realize say, over 85 to 90% of the meters already in EDSA are compatible to this TIE rollover. That is, with all this way that I explained about this 60 digits, Say we enter the first 20, you wait for 15 seconds, you enter the second 20, you wait for another 15 seconds, and then finally you enter the third 20. We will actually show you, say yes, you don't succeed or upgrade that you enter. So I just want to bring to our attention, say, we get almost 90% of meters we will be compatible to this TID rollover. So for the balance 10%, it's not going to be compatible. That is, elect to buy token for both key and main, even with this 60 digits, the system not will upgrade. So what we don't do as a government, we don't work with the Director General and the team at EDSA for make sure that we get meters we at least we will use for like replace the meters we're not compatible to this system upgrade. So these are very important information I have to bring to you. So we get two classes of meters we're not going to be compatible to this TID rollover. The first one they call them apatometers. Apatometers. Now one of the meters in that they let you buy token and not will be upgraded after that time. Or before that time, sorry. And then we also get the MUMAS meters. So then two separate meters there. So now meters in way, irrespective of how you buy your token, and not able for roll them over to like the next system upgrade, which is like the new edition 2. So what you want for saying that, you want for also help we for sell all this information to the public. Let them know say you will get a part of meter, at least we get for replace the meter. This information is very critical because owner we party them we get for the share this information. They get for the ask owner, hey, but my meter, I don't try for do this, they don't go through. I just want to know say them two categories of meters they're no longer compatible when it comes to this TID rollover, particularly when it goes towards the deadline, which is towards the end of November. For this exercise, as the colleague don't say, they go on till October 30. So since Freetown are the biggest customer base for you, that is the more reason why we say they will say Coluna as Palladium, they want to help for share this information to people. And we get the database of them two classes of meters there, whether it will be TID compatible, and EDSA periodically therefore we do that kind of changing so that they will look for replace. So at the end of the day, you're not going to forget like a reduction in revenue, which is also very essential. So on that note, I want to join the Director General, the Acting Commercial Manager, the Head of Call Center, and the rest of the Ministry of Energy as well as EDSA staff for take this similar honor now for say today the 1st of August, we at the Ministry of Energy and also the management of EDSA don't join on for officially launch the TID rollover for our Freetown customers. So I'm going to tell you at 10, and this is just a sample of the TID rollover digits or tokens we're going to get for C, where they also spell out the 60 digits. So don't forget, you enter the first 20 again, wait for 15 seconds, another 20, 15 seconds, and then you enter the last 20 digits. And then you will see an indication to say it is successful. So I'm going to tell you at 10K again for our patience, and one assurance I will give you now because I'm also going to ask questions again when I go down. We don't see long queue of customers now try to grapple with this. So waiting I will advise, then the DG will go for engage very quickly, but I think there is urgent need DG for them to get extra teller booth just for ease this kind of pressure down there. So we'll make sure that we add if not 2-3 more tellers and long way, at least just for satisfying customers. So I'm going to tell you at 10, and then God bless you again, and we look forward to this kind of business what they go before. Thank you very much.
One of the great things so they expect it. These are the first people who have to leave this information all over social media, anyone that needs papers, so that the first one you hear on television, you hear on paper. You hear on paper, you will listen to it. So at this time, of course, I'm not even from the key thing is the process is free. Also, you don't need to go by 2 months. Then you enter the first 20, you enter the other 20, 50 seconds, then you enter the last one. Then you just watch them for the display. And then you will see the meter all by itself. So on that note, we will ask a few questions so that we will start the need of EDSA. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your name and
as well, we, in our respect to the two quick things. This year, I think, say in a revolution, especially for the newspapers, for the show, from step to step, or for the newspapers, with small team of women. Secondly, this line really, I really bring up this line really nice, very unsightly, and I think people will check, and people get more from all over the place. Why not all decentralized? We don't play the only Calcatton, the only other, that's why I'm there with it. Because you come all the way, all the farm for Canada, I don't think that's
okay.
That's
the
thing is,
those are my two.
most of the customers that naturally get more comfort with the one ahead of us. That's just, you probably don't see it's typical on the first, second month. Because it's a weekday, it's obvious to all of us. But even on weekends, once that the first or second, it's natural, it's typical for me. So many people who garbage, even though we get persistent garbage, we'll do the same thing. Back in Canada, check same street for Canada. So again, to the public, if you go to any nearby EDSA office, this same thing will do now, they will not for you. So we will not need for the whole man Canada, you go anything back on facts, same thing. So anytime we get EDSA's primary stop station, and we have 8 of those in Freetown alone. So you go to any one of them, post in day, we'll go through the process. Alright, we'll not say not Kenya, but at least for your comfort, give me now this season back. They know how far just for can do this process. Now we can say all we stop station all across Freetown, we go there, they will be.
Okay, yes. Francis from CTV. So my question is with regards to transition period. Now saying at 60 digits, right, from STS1 to STS2. So I want to know if this 60 digits, after you don't do the transitional period, and that's why you continue now, or you go back to the 20 digits.
You go back to 20. It's not just a one-time process. After this first one, you go back to normal, 20 digits. Yes, sir.
Mr. Waka, we have two market data compared. I just want to ask if this process applicable for the one who needs to public meters then buy orange money, African money, Q money.
Yes. It don't matter whether you buy food. Once now approved aggregator through EDSA, whether orange money now, African money now, Ted now, Africa now, Links now, you sell now, they're all get the same 60 digits where you take enter inside your. So it don't really matter. Just buy it and you top up how you can buy actually. They are same process.
So in addition to this, because when the end of call center will explain, that is for you, my brother from Tuma. Now, if you use, let us say, orange, Q-cell, or maybe AfriCell, you will still get the 60 digits. Now, if you take a look at waiting EDSA the G, you will see say the first 20 digits, they are the upline, the F and the first line. The second 20, they are the middle line.
and then the last 20 did at the board line. Also,
Yeah.
but now for the electronic platform they dey now, what they show you now that you therefore check carefully the quantity digits there. I think after the first 20 Sarah, there's a comma or maybe semicolon. So let you know we'll mix them up. So you therefore look after that first 20, either you get a comma or maybe a semicolon. Then you pause for 15 seconds. And then you go back to the next 20. Again, there is a comma or semicolon, and then the final 20. Just for further clarification.
Okay, thank you so very much.
Like, when you're extension now, say the rest of the meters in the whole section and then the meter. So if we possible buy chocolate, you buy electricity, you can't for capital, but that's that will come with the internet.
So the support we did back, the committee and Sarah said, this process is the end of the battle. So you will get a you can still buy with your pocket. But our advice is not go buy for money, you go lock up inside your meter. Because from the expiration date in the book. So you can go buy it now. It will still work for you, no problem. But come that time, it will be a challenge. So if you even get to top self, I think working on more. If you get to top self, say it they still work. But they just allow you for roll out. So if you go buy, let's say 400,000-500,000, whatever the amount is, before that period they expire on November 24th. You know, we don't put inside it, still we use them. But the challenge now is for you. Whether 10 days pass, you don't even want to get. We as EDSA now, we don't buy some meters there, because they're apart from meters. Now we are responsible for replacement. We are going to replace them free of charge for customers who get apart from meters and the normal meters. Then we will replace them for them. Yes, it's free.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. My name is Tommy. I think you answered one of the questions.
Please, let's leave.
I think you answered one of the questions they were asked, talking about, because they mentioned that 90% were compatible and 10 were not, and you mentioned of the Apator and the Gumas. So I want to ask if I'm free for changing. Another question also, one there is, there are people when they get lights on their homes, but they don't get access to television. They need newspaper, they don't get radio. How this message commits them?
So,
apart from the media, you get any people that would they in place of more access to
Yes, so what we don't collaborate with the telecoms. So we don't go, we just teach them starting small. We don't go now for this far east, far west, central, we go outside, then we come and have all of our home community. You understand? But we make them put on a strategy. This is not just one. Which was
This is for the deputy minister, sir. There are lots of meters that we see people don't get access to the free of charge. How would they access them? For instance, somebody gets an post, and anyone who's seen an meter gets an post. So of course, government will procure the meters. How they will access to get the new meters and we will still upgrade.
Okay, so I think the digital answer that, but what do you know that there is already a way to call the database of each of the customers in the EDSA data center. Okay. So it means if me an EDSA customer, they get me name, they know my address, they know the meter type what they use, and the meter name what they use. So now because of that data that we are available, I think they don't look and do the study. So we get about about 27,000 of them non-compatible data there within the system. So whether you the customer know or maybe not fully aware, say this is a part of EDSA, I'm sure with respect to the NPR, waiting for trace inside the meter
the last question.
Yes, DG, I just shot one in connection to
name and
the Times.
AK was answered.
Yes. Now, in connection to the replacement of the man and the actual decisions, I believe say waiting the public one for you now. The meter that we want to get for this to replace those 2 meters. Are they available? Of course. Indeed now. Yes. Thank you.
At this point, we want to first of all tell the minister, president, and the permanent secretary, and the director of energy, what is the PRN time to the minister to come and tell the conference. Our president, the local ambassadors of energy, so we are going to share the information that the minister, like just say, he reached the last mark. Thank you very much.